Some of the most popular quick takes we do are the ones where we demonstrate how something in pop culture can impact real life, actual hotel data. There's just something that captivates us when fantasy can impact reality and a bridge is built between the two. It's like the hospitality equivalent of fantasy football. We did this for White Lotus, we did it for Rachel McAdams and Will Ferrell's movie Eurovision Song Contest, and today on Lighthouse Quick Takes, we are going to do it again for a show that we received a lot of requests to look into. We will look to build the bridge between the Netflix wildly popular show Bridgerton and hotel demand, pricing, and occupancy for Bath in the UK, where the show takes place. And with season 4 dropping early next year, let's get the hype train started. We decided to analyze the data surrounding the Season 3 premiere, which was May 16th, 2024. We tracked 3 key hospitality metrics: hotel search volume, hotel prices, and hotel occupancy growth, and we looked at the percentage change before and after that Season 3 premiere. It's important to note that we won't be looking at the exact same time period for these 3 metrics, and as we go through all the data points, I will clarify how we approached each metric. First, search volume. We looked at the total number of searches for hotels in Bath between the 2 weeks before Season 3 dropped on Netflix versus the 2 weeks after. We saw the number of hotel searches jump by 2.5% in that narrow time frame. In the first 4 days following its premiere, Bridgerton Season 3 was credited with 165 million viewing hours, which evidently drove many people to do their own searches and see how they themselves could visit. Hotel searches are very much a key demand indicator, so seeing this kind of bump over such a small span is indeed noteworthy. Next, let's talk hotel prices. We compare the average advertised rates for stay dates in Bath for the summer immediately following the Season 3 premiere, so Q3 of 2024, and we compared advertised prices between the week before the May 16th drop date and the week after. Prices similarly surged by 2.4% for those same summer travel dates, suggesting hoteliers were quick to capitalize on the surge in interest. Lastly, occupancy. This is a year-over-year metric comparing May 2023 occupancy to May 2024. Here we saw the biggest jump, 4%. Now, this is interesting because the annual Bath Festival is always in May, but it looks like Bridgerton might have driven an extra wave of tourism on top of the usual levels, boasting that year-over-year figure notably. So this is obviously a fun story, and we always like to caveat that we are, to an extent, looking at this in a vacuum of Bridgerton's drop date on Netflix, and certain other factors could have influenced these. But it is clear that Bridgerton does, at least to some extent, have a real, tangible impact to the city of Bath, which makes sense. If you're familiar with the show, many viewers describe the city of Bath as functioning almost like a character on Bridgerton, shaping the show's visual identity and influencing the show's mood and themes. Bath often embodies the world of elegance and social rituals that Bridgerton centers on. The city's architecture creates a sense of opulence, and the show leans into that. And I think for these reasons, Bath's hospitality and tourism industry has been able to capitalize on it. And it just goes to show how having real-time demand data and seeing those surges in search demand gives hoteliers the confidence to drive pricing, knowing that the demand is there to support those increases. This was a fun one to investigate, and we hope you found it interesting. Thank you as always for your time today. My name is Blake Reiter, and we will see you next time on Lighthouse Quick Takes.